Hey, it's Patrick. Welcome to River City Retro. Today we're going to be playing some Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. This is the new trading card game by Blizzard that's now in open beta. And you can get into the open beta simply by going to the battle.net website and downloading the client. And you'll be good to go as long as you have a battle.net account. Let's start out with some ranked play here. As you can see, the ladder just reset, so I'm lowly rank 22. So I actually can't lose any rank at this point, which is great because I'm trying out a new Mage deck, and I very well may get my ass handed to me. So if you haven't played Hearthstone, you get 30 cards in your deck. It's much like Magic the Gathering with a few major differences. One is that only certain creatures can block, creatures that have the taunt ability. And that might throw someone off if they're used to playing Magic and they're just starting with Hearthstone. Anyway, we're against Priest, which is, in my opinion, one of the toughest classes. They have a couple of really badass abilities like Mind Control and Holy Nova. Not a terrible starting hand. I think we're going to get rid of Flame Strike and Arcane Intellect. By going second, I get an extra card here anyway, so I don't think I'll need that Arcane Intellect. The Fairy Dragon is probably my favorite thing to get with a starting hand because I can just pop the coin and bring out a 3/2 that he can't smite. Hopefully he did not just pick up the Frostbolt. In any case, we're going to get some damage here. Since he can't AoE yet, I'm going to bring out the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Okay, so he's got a lot of cards now. That's pretty terrible, but we'll see what happens. Not going to put out another creature yet. I think I'm just going to be a bit reactive here and wait to see what he does. He's down 10, but that doesn't mean anything right now with all those cards in his hand.
Someday I'll be just like you.
There's my card. Actually, that's his card. He's got a gold one. And he did pick up a Frostbolt. Oddly, did not use it on my Fairy Dragon, which tells me I need to kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice right away. As long as we can keep one minion out and keep his health lower than ours, I don't feel the need to put another minion out. I don't have any more kill cards. Wow, he's certainly got a lot of cards like that. Fortunately, I don't have any huge minions in this deck. And I believe I'm going to have to deal with that Drake. I could throw out an Arcane Missiles and hope to hit it for 3, but that's not going to happen. So I think I'll just trade here. And bring out another Apprentice.
Someday I'll be just like you.
These Sorcerer's Apprentice are really the most useful at the beginning of the game. There's another one. You know, I've never seen a priest play like this. The devastating thing about this type of a deck is that he's not using up any of his cards. So if it becomes a war of attrition, he's going to win because he's got more cards than me. I don't really have a good play here, unfortunately, so I think I'm going to have to bring out the Tuz Dingo, as I call it. Now he can't attack that or his Drake will die. Unless he heals it, of course. Okay. I can bring this out and then pop the arcane missiles and hopefully do the 4 to the Drake, but that's probably not going to happen, and then he's just going to trade it if it has any health left.
What to do? What to do?
So I think we're going to bring out the Drake and then put up a taunt.
Ready for action!
Let's see what happens.
Let me change your mind.
Wow, this guy's deck is amazing. And he did trade the Drakes. I think I'm gonna have to polymorph that. I don't want to polymorph right now, but I don't think I have another choice. So I'm gonna bring out the Mana Worm, hit the poly. Then because I really need it, I'm gonna draw cards. 2 Flame Strikes. Could be useful, but not right now. Hopefully he plays a couple creatures. I don't think he's going to, though. I found that the more skilled players tend to hold on to their minions and only play them when absolutely necessary. Because when you have more minions than your opponent, there's really no reason to play any others, because that just opens you up to board clearing abilities like Flame Strike. Okay, I don't really know what to do here. It's not looking good. I'm going to bring out the Drake. Draw Fairy Dragon. Throw some missiles. Hopefully do 2 damage to that. Yes, that's good. Kill it. And now he's in mind control territory. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a mind control on my Drake. That was just for the card draw, obviously. There's another one of those. He's hardly used any of his own cards. Okay, gonna have to deal with that rather quickly. That's another one that he probably stole from my deck. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do here is Flame Strike. And then I could trade. I could bring out the Taunter and hope he doesn't kill it. I could freeze it. I think what I'm going to do is freeze it. I could hit it for 1, but he'll just heal it and it'll be further enraged. I'm going to go for Anduin for 5. Hopefully he brings out a couple minions with 5 health here, so I can use that second Flame Strike. Start to run him out of cards. That's good. Play another one of those. That's annoying. I really want to draw that Flame Strike. Or, I'm sorry, that Polymorph. Okay, I could Fireball and get rid of the Berserker. But then he would trade the Fairy Dragon for the Drake, which I don't want to happen.
What to do? What to do?
I think I'm going to Flame Strike. Kill that. And just go for 4. That's fine, I can Fireball that if I have to. Or I can Poly it, or I can pop out a Taunt. I think I'm going to Poly it. Try and keep some board control here. I could hit him with the Fireball while my Drake's still alive to get that extra damage before he kills the Drake. That would bring him down to 6. and he would have to heal himself. But what I'm really afraid of is that he has some giant legendary minion, like Malagos, or something like that. So I think, against my better judgment, I'm going to hang on to that fireball.
That minion already attacked.
Hopefully he plays a big creature here. Okay, I'm glad I have that fireball. I do still have the taunts here, so I probably could... He's used both his Holy Novas. Okay, that's a good card to get. That means that I can do... That means I can kill him. That's it. GG.
Well played.
Had a good start in that game, but I did not think when the middle of that game rolled around and he had all those cards that I was going to beat him. Pretty pleased about that, and now I have just enough gold to do 2 arena drafts, which I'll put into another video soon. Thanks for watching, and please hit subscribe if you'd like to see more Hearthstone and other video game related stuff.